What's up, everybody? Get rid of this music. Get rid of this music a little bit. What's up, everybody? It's your boy One Gun here, and today, folks, as you can see, we're looking at my first letter to for TrustPilot. Basically, what's his first review is basically letting everybody know that when Gumroad comes out and takes your account down for fraud, it's a lie. Because they do this selectively. They don't do this with people who are actually infringing on their site. And let me get rid of this music before I go on. Okay, there we go. I just got my TV in the background, but that's okay. So yeah, they're lying, and they're very selective on whose stuff they take down because they don't want to take down the infringers. They don't want to do that. They want to make sure their infringers are very prosperous on their site. One infringer in particular is a Mr. Joseph Earl McPeak of True Bones Motions. Now, this whole thing about them saying that they're going to take people's accounts down for fraud or if they're selling stuff that the person didn't make, it's all baloney. Because, hold up, man. Why am I hearing myself twice? Hold up, folks. Hold up. Is it this one? Is it this one? No, no. Somehow, some way. Hold up, folks. I gotta find the extra. No, that's not it. So it has to be this one. Ah, it's this one. No, let me close this one. There we go. All right, so no more double talk, folks. Sorry about that. Try to figure out why I'm talking twice. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, so they have the infringer over here, and we have proof that there's an infringer, right? Because I actually put up here the whole DMC that was sent to them. Well, actually to the CEO, Mr. Lavinia, the CEO of Gumroad, letting them know that this isn't the actual first letter. This is the follow-up to an email correspondence between you and my client, Epic Games. So this is the second email that they had to send them to notify them of a takedown notice for the content that Joe had up on his site, up on the Gumroad site. And now, so that means if this is a follow-up, that must have meant there was a first email, right? But I haven't posted the first email up because hopefully Gumroad will come to their senses and actually take this down. But I don't think that means Gumroad talking about. But the reason why I say this is because in my next letter, I put up a couple of facts for them to try to answer. And one of those facts being is basically it's like this, folks. When beginning of this letter, when it says this letter is a follow-up to an email, so that must have meant that there was an email before this that they didn't pay no attention to. And the reason why they didn't pay attention to the first email is because someone named Joseph Earl McPeak said that the person who sent the email was a fake and a phony. Now, let me put this straight. Joe's whole angle has been to lie and say that he's not an infringer, which he is. So when the DMCAs come in, he always goes to Gumroad and said, oh, it's a lie, it's a lie. These people are lying on me. They're sending fake DMCAs, but the first letter was not a fake. It was an actual DMCA email from a Jamie Anderson at Epic Games. That's the one who sent it. Now, that's the only other DMCA that I know of that was sent to them. And to this day, there has been no other email to state that there was a third one. So we know there was two. Where's the third one? Because they claim that I impersonated a lawyer and sent them a fake email. And I even gave a fake name on the email. Now, here's the thing. Where's the fake email? You know, that was never brought up. The only thing that was brought up is Joe He's saying that the email was fake by giving a fake email to Shahil, asking Shahil to say, "Oh, see, it's a fake email. See, it's this Jamey Anderson," when it wasn't really that Jamey Anderson. The spelling was wrong and the link was wrong, and it was done on purpose to confuse people. The real Jamey Anderson at Epic Games, I talked to him. I actually talked to him about some stuff concerning the infringement on Gumroad. He asked me some questions, I answered them, and I haven't heard a word back from him since. Now, here's the fun thing about it. They keep on saying that I am diminishing their reputation by posting up as many different people or alts or whatever, and no, that's not true. If I'm going to post or do a review about you, I'm going to use my full name, and that's what I did on both of my posts. Now, there's another post on here that talks about TrueBones. That was not for me. Although everything in that review was 100% accurate and correct as far as he's selling stolen content on Gumroad, and Gumroad has this so-called policy that they don't follow until it's time to pay out people, or people start to question them about where's my money. It's time to get rid of those people because they're committing fraud because they asked about where their money is. You see, Gumroad has a lot to answer to. So, in my next letter, right here, I had put up a couple of facts and said, okay, so when they respond to this, so hopefully they'll respond to this one better than the way they responded to that, because I actually put out some facts out here for them to try to answer, which they probably won't. They'll just probably come in here and just lie. But here it is. I'm going to read it to y'all. It says, okay, Gumroad, let's stop lying, okay? Part 2. Once again, Gumroad lies. Here it is, folks. They/Gumroad claimed I impersonate a lawyer. If so, I can be sued or put in jail. The reason why I'm not, because they have to try to diminish my credibility, by, you guessed it, lying. Next is that the whole word salad they posted with no mention of A, confirmation of the DMCA that was sent to them from Parker Poe, from TrueBones selling the Fortnite models and animation on Gumroad. Anyone can call the law firm Parker Poe and ask for the lawyer Christopher M. Thomas and confirm the email from the post is true. B, after confirming that, please look up TrueBones and Gumroad. Look at all the other content he has ripped from games on sale on his Gumroad account. Also, after the fact, it was proven from the DMCA he/TrueBones is an infringer on the Gumroad site by Epic Games lawyer Christopher M. Thomas. Proven by the takedown notice, and TrueBones is still there. With a bad rating of 67% and a poor rating of 5%, that puts your scummy website on a place that is not for professionals to go to. Do not trust them. When they take down your account because of fraud, it is a lie. Go to TrueBones on Gumroad and watch him selling ripped content from games. Last but not least, I had no part in your diminished reputation. That was you, Gumroad, and the disgusting way you treat your customers and the professional people who come to your website looking to find products or sell them. It is not me, but others who came here before me. I did not tell people to sorry, let me rephrase that. It is not me, but others who came here before I did to tell people do not trust Gumroad. I can confirm that. Do not trust Gumroad. Part 3 is coming also to this review. So I got a part 3 coming. The part 3 is going to actually have the first. It's going to have the first takedown notice from the actual Jamey Anderson at Gumroad. Then after that, I'm going to start posting up the back and forth Shahil had with Joseph L. McPeak, the known infringer that's still on the site. So my whole thing is, why are they protecting this infringer? I have no idea. But this isn't about Joe. This is about the people who are protecting Joe and keep on taking out other people's accounts saying it's fraud. These people come on here and they cry about it. It's like, hey, they took down my stuff and they said it was fraud. Then they'll go say, oh, yes, it was fraud. And I'm like, wait a minute. So why have you took down Joseph L. McPeak stuff for TrueBones Motion? He was flat out busted. You all was about to get sued over the fact that you was selling content. And then he came back and asked you, could he sell it again? And then you told him, no, you can't. And I have a Top Fox video with that in it, with Joe even sending them a Twitter message saying, I want to sell the Fortnite stuff again. And guess what they did? They told Joe no. And at that point, when he had said that, they should have took his account down. Or they should have took his account down when they first got this back in 2019. Now, it's been a whole year plus some months since this happened. And his account is still there. If this is anybody else, their stuff would have been gone. But not Joseph Earl McPeak. If you can go to his Gumroad site right now, and you can see all the games he has ripped models out of, claiming that he made this stuff. I BS you not. He claims that he made all that stuff with the Xbox Connect. Now, he doesn't explain how he got the actual models out the game, and he has them for sale. No, he'll never say that. He'll never say that. He'll only say it's from True Bones. And that's good. That's good, because all that does is prove my point that the man's an infringer, and Gumroad lies about getting these people off their platform. They don't. These people are still up there. You can go on Gumroad right now and look at all the infringed work. I mean, just type in Fortnite. Type in Fortnite. That's a good one right there. You can see all the models and stuff they have back up there from the game. So the whole thing about it is, that's it, folks. That's all. And as long as I keep this up, and every time somebody comes to Gumroad, now let's see how many people. Not this one. Let's see. Whoops. Let's see. So, okay, so they have a 2.3 up from the 2.2 poor rating that they have on their site. So that goes to show this is not a place for professionals to come to. If you're a professional or somebody who wants to write novels and stuff like that, I advise you, do not go to Gumroad. They will take your money and say you're a fraudster. That's happened. You can come here and read here, or you can go over to the Better Business Bureau and look them up over there, and you will see the same exact complaints, both here and over there at the Better Business Bureau. This is not a place for people to come and post any type of professional work, or to try to sell something. And I wouldn't buy nothing from them, because if you buy something, you got people here that says they tried to buy stuff. Right here. Oh, no, it's not here. Right here, they tried to buy stuff, and their shit's still pending. Their content is still pending. So don't trust them. Don't buy nothing from them. There are other places. Like me. I want to buy a lot of Blender artists. Put a lot of stuff on Gumroad. And I would like to buy some of their plugins, but what I do is I go to Blender Market and buy my plugins from there, because I have a guarantee that the stuff is actually there and the artist is still going to be there, and they won't be stealing from the artist. So that's why I go to Blender Market. I advise anybody who wants to buy a plugin, get it from Blender Market. Do not get it from Gumroad. That's and what Gumroad did to me was kind of funny, and I will post that up, and we will go back to the whole scenario of how they basically took my account because they got angry. They got angry because I turned them in. So they did their little revenge porn, but I don't care, because I really didn't buy a lot of stuff for them. I bought maybe a couple of plugins and probably got some free stuff from some of the vendors that were some of the people that was there. But I'll never buy nothing from Gumroad. Every time somebody asks me if they go to Gumroad, it's like, no, don't sell nothing there, because all they're gonna do is steal your stuff and then lie about it's fraud. And so I was like, why would they do that? Because I don't know. Either they run out of money to pay people, and then they start looking at accounts to take down, or they are just keeping people's money. I don't know. But there's something shady and funky going on over there. And for them to say, oh, well, we take down people who commit fraud. We take their accounts down immediately. And I said, why come this guy's stuff ain't down? And they doing it because they're angry with me. They know as long as he's I mean, it doesn't matter to me. They're the one complaining about their diminished reputation. If they want to diminish the reputation by sitting up here and keeping this clown up there on their website and keep on infringing other people's IPs and stuff, that's fine. That's them. That goes to show who they are. I still get to live my life, but while I'm living it, I'm letting everybody know, don't use Gumroad for nothing. They're not a site. They're not a site worth going to. So yeah. So the most funniest thing about this whole situation here is that I'm just wondering what's gonna happen when they read this, and I bet you they're not gonna answer none of the other stuff I put up here, which is 100% correct and true. They're not going to answer, especially this one, confirmation DMCA, and why he's still there after the fact. It's been a year, some months. I mean, usually, if they claim that someone is stealing their stuff or selling stuff that they didn't make, and they telling Gumroad to take it down, usually they delete the whole account. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what they claim they do, and they have done it to a couple of people. But the people, those same folks, come back and say, no, there wasn't no fraud involved. I did. Somebody bought something for me, and I'm waiting for them to clear it. And these people be like waiting like weeks for a payment to clear through them. You get what I'm saying? So something's wrong over there. I don't care what's wrong over there. The thing about it is, they're not gonna sit up here and lie to me. Especially lying and try to diminish me when I said, basically, where's the proof that I actually was pretending to be a lawyer? And you will see that the whole hoax of that lie came from Joseph Irwin Peake's mouth himself, because I have the correspondence between him and Shahil. I have the whole correspondence because Joe posted it, trying to prove a point. The only point Joe proving that he's a liar, and Gumroad are packed with liars and infringer protectors over there, and that's all I have to say. So when people ask me about Gumroad, I tell them the God, the honest truth. You don't have to believe me. You can contact, you can, where is it? Where I put that at? You can just look up Parker Poe and look for the lawyer Christopher M. Thompson. Ask them if that email that I posted up here, this one right here, hold on, did I put the same thing up twice? No, I didn't. Here it is. If this whole thing right here, from here all the way down here, is true, with me leaving out the section of all of the 175, I think I left out the section of all the links to all the infringed stuff. But other than that, this is the whole email right here. This is the whole email right there. And so if they want to dispute this, I mean, and just to prove something else to y'all, throughout this whole word salad they typed up here, not one dispute to anything that went on in this letter. Not one dispute. Not one dispute that this was a false takedown DMC that they got from Parker Poe. No dispute. No dispute if that Joe was actually selling the stuff on there. No dispute. And no dispute that on my part. And then on top of that, no proof of them actually saying what this lawyer I was pretending to be. Now they said I was pretending to be Jamie Anderson from Epic Games. That's a lie, but that's okay. They can keep with their lie. And one thing they need to do is stop letting Joe write the responses. That's what they need to do. They need to stop letting Joe write the responses. Because it sounds like something Joe would say out of he likes to confuse people. His whole thing is confusion. If he can confuse you, well, then he's won. And one thing Joe does to confuse people is to go behind your back and talk to, maybe Shahil or something, and tell them a whole bunch of lies about you. So when you actually contact these people, they already have a bias against you. See, Joe's whole thing is to build up bias before you get a chance to put your word in. If there's a bias already there, that means if you try to say anything or try to say this or that, they're not gonna. They'll take it with a grain of salt. Because Joe's already there in their ear saying, "Yeah, he's lying. That's a lie. I don't steal people's stuff. I do other stuff at my studio." Yeah, Joe. First, you got to prove you got a studio. This is all because of Joe letting them believing him. That's all it is. This is all it's about. And Joe knows it's the truth. Joe knows everything is here is the truth. So he needs to stop pretending that he's Gumroad and doing these responses. I don't think Gumroad do these responses. I think they leave this up to somebody else to do. I think they're leaving it up to Joe to answer these questions. I don't know. Also, Joe, would you please stop sending your bots over here? Would you please stop coming here as alts and pretending and putting in these 5-star reports in for them? I mean, would you please stop doing that, Joe? Because no matter how many times you do it, Joe, you're still not going to knock down their 68% bad approval rating. Bad. Not poor, bad. With a 23% excellent. It's just sad what they will go through just to prove that there's something that they're not. They're not a credible website, folks. They're not. They're for what they do and for what all these other reviews say. The other 68% of the reviews about them are about. That should be enough to tell you guys: do not trust Gumroad. Do not trust Gumroad. They will take your money. Period. They would take your money, and they don't care. And then if you try to go to them and let them know about this, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to destroy your account, get rid of your account, and then say, if you remove your review or you do this, we'll give you your account back. No, that's not the way shit works in the real life, folks. That ain't the way stuff works. Why would I sit back and lie on myself about something that happened on your website that we know happened? Why? That's the point I'm trying to put to everybody. So if you come to this website, and if you come to TrustPilot, as you can see, my reviews, like the top 2 reviews up here. Also, I do believe, if I go here and click this, over 600 people have read this review. This review ain't been up there that long. It's only been up there. How long has it been up here? It should have a date. Oh, no. Here, October 8th, 2020. So, and it says reviewer contact. So that means they contact me. I didn't contact them back because I don't have nothing to say, because this is the actual email that they got. Actually, it wasn't even an email. They had to freaking send a letter to them, snail mail. They had to send them snail mail, so they will get the so they won't have to say, oh, it's fake. It's from a fake email IP address, like they did with the one from Jamie Anderson, because that's what they did. They say it was a fake email, and what they did, okay, well then let's send them a hard copy. So they sent them a hard copy, which arrived at their doorstep. And after that, they got rid of the of TrueBone's ability to sell the Fortnite stuff. Now Joe came back onto their website again, and he started selling the Fortnite stuff again. So what I did is I contacted Christopher M. Thomas, let him know that Joe's on there as Brandon Britton, and next thing you know, he not only is he Brandon Britton on Facebook, he's also Brandon Britton also on Gumroad, and he was selling the stuff. So I guess he must have did something, because Brandon Britton is now hiding from me, and his stuff on Gumroad is going as well. So that goes to show how far he's willing to go to sell stuff that's not his on Gumroad, and Gumroad lets him do it. See, the whole thing is Gumroad lets him do it. Because I contacted Gumroad on the day that I found that Brandon Britton stuff, and I say, listen, this is Joe, and he's selling the stuff again. They contacted me back. It's like, we need a DMCA from them. I said, okay, that's all on you. So I went and contacted them again, and next thing you know it, they took the stuff down. They took it all down. Now, I haven't checked in a while. He could be back on there selling Fortnite stuff again. I just don't try to check, because I've proven my point. And just in case it is, I mean, you all can do a search yourself. Just go on Gumroad, search for the Fortnite stuff, and if you see anything in there that says Fortnite, TrueBones, whatever, you'll know it's the same guy, the so-called infringer that got the DMCA that Gumroad said that you can't take other people's stuff and sell on their site. You will see that they let him do this repeatedly on their site. Guarantee you, if you go to their site, you'll probably find the Fortnite stuff again. I don't want to check, because, it's like, why pull my hair out? Because, all I have to do, I mean, I've proven my point that there are a bunch of liars over there, and they will let an infringer sell stolen content. You can actually go to TrueBones on Gumroad, and you will see all the stuff out of games. He stole stuff from Absolver, Dead by Daylight. He stole animals out of the Blessed game, and he has them all up there for sale on his website. So if they're letting him do this after the fact that he was busted for infringement, well, then that means that they are lying, and you don't need to do your business with them. Because all they're going to do, if you have not read the reports on TrustPilot and the Better Business Bureau, is take your money when they're ready for it. It's true. Read the reviews on here, not just mine. Read the others. Read the other, I call them victims of Gumroad. Don't use Gumroad. Stay away from Gumroad. They do not deserve your business. They would take your stuff, take your money, and call you a fraudster. And if you try to talk about them, well, they'll come in and lie, and they will come and actually come in and lie about you. They will come in and lie with you, including at one point impersonating a lawyer from Epic Games. Well, there you go, lying. No proof whatsoever. They just happened to throw it out there. See, when I came and posted this, I had proof that they had an infringer that was cited for. They had an infringer on there that was cited for copyright violations, and they had to send them 2 emails. Now this is the second one because as you read up here, they say this is a follow-up to an email correspondence. So this is the second email they had to send to them, and the reason why they had to send them a second one because Joe told them that it was a fake email. He's told them that it was a fake email. They didn't pay no attention. Then Joe made many videos saying Jamie Anderson don't exist. He's a fake. He's a fraud. He's a phony. And he went on and on just straight up slandering this guy who was just doing his job by trying to take down the stuff that he had up on his website that he didn't have the rights to. But Joe went on his little personal PR campaign, made up fake alts, fake Reddit pages, fake characters to respond to the Reddit pages and all type of stuff. Then they called me. Out the clear blue, they called me. Actually, they sent me an email first, then they called me and asked me some questions. You know? Basically, it was how long the stuff been up there. And how many times I contacted and let them know that he couldn't possibly own the stuff that he's selling. Y'all should check with Epic to see if he has the rights to sell this stuff. That's it. That's it. Then, on top of that, after the first... and this was after they sent them the first takedown, and they took the stuff down, and then Joe put the stuff back up. That's when they called me. And I told them when they called me, like, yeah, you know, he put the stuff back up. After that, I didn't know what they was going to do until this showed up. See, all I needed for Joe to do is prove that Gumroad is not a place to put your stuff. They care more about their infringers on that website than they do about actual people who come there looking for a place to get a start. People who put their heart and their minds and their soul into their artwork or whatever they're trying to sell or something to help them in the pursuit of being an artist or whatever. You know, trying to buy something. Then Gumroad pulls stuff like, you know, you buy something from them and it takes them 2 to 3 weeks and your shit's still pending. Or if you're selling something, you sell something and then you come back and find out, oh, they took your whole account down because of fraud. No proof. No contacting you, let you know this stuff. They just take it down. Okay, on your smutty stuff. Okay, that's cool. I guess Joe is finally out the Fortnite business. I put him out the Fortnite business. See, I put Joe out of the Fortnite business, and I put Gumroad out the selling and making a profit off the Gumroad, off the Fortnite stuff. So if they want to say I actually did something to them, I did that. You know, and think about this, I'm always going back to the website to see who else is on there infringing. And then I don't report them in right away because what I do is I send them a letter or I send them a message saying, I don't think this person has the rights to sell this stuff. You should check with the owners so you all won't get in trouble. And they will say, and just like the Gumroad, pure Gumroad fashion, they'll send me a letter back. Oh, well, we don't know why you're after this creator, but we need a DMCA from the actual owners. Well, I say, well, if you contact the owners, you wouldn't have to get a DMCA because you hear from the horse's mouth. All you gotta do is just send them an email with a link to the stuff, and they will tell you right off the bat, like, no, this person is supposed to do this. I mean, that's what you call common courtesy. You know, that's how you that's how you keep crooks off of your website. But they won't do that because they'll protect their crooks. How many times I sent them messages saying, yeah, this is Joe McPeak, he's not supposed to be selling this stuff, and they wind up keeping the stuff up. You know? Hey, that's on them. And I told them, and they told me, and this is what they told me, folks. This is what they told me, all right? They told me that they can't take it down unless they get a DMCA from the actual owners. Well, that's not true. They themselves, after they get the information, they themselves can contact. They could have contacted Epic themselves and asked them, does this person have the rights to sell your stuff? If not, can you please send us a DMCA and so we can have it removed? That's what Sketchfab did. Sketchfab did that, and we took Joe had like how many pirated web pages he had on Sketchfab that are gone, and every time he comes on there as True Bones, they're gone. See, he's hiding on Sketchfab now. I don't care. He can hide all he wants to. I don't care. I don't care where he hides at. The fact of there would never be a True Bones Motions on Sketchfab ever again. See, Sketchfab is a more professional place than Gumroad would ever be, because they actually stand by their word when they say you have to own the stuff that you sell. Now, there might be a couple people that slip through and do it, but they ain't my concern. I don't really care, because Sketchfab has proven to me when you got an infringer like Joe, and the thing about an infringer like Joe compared to the other infringers is like you might find these infringers on there, but they're not like actively chasing after people who got the same stuff Joe has, but they got it from somewhere else. And then Joe chased after them on YouTube and all over the place, saying, this is my stuff. This is my stuff. This is my stuff. And then if you don't say this is his stuff, he'll take down your video, or he'll just flat out come out and lie about you. You're already breaking the law by stealing other people's stuff and selling it. Then you're going to sit back and make infomercials about it, then sit back and slander people because they went to the same source you got your stuff from, and they're using it to make stuff instead of trying to sell it? What nerve? What nerve? What nerve, folks? Yeah, you are. So if there are no Fortnite models for Fortnite motion, it stands to say that you're 100% right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm 100% right. And due to the fact that Gumroad has not tried to, that's what Gumroad does is they come in here and they take down people's posts when they say stuff about them, but they can't take down this one because here's the reason why they can't take down this one, because here's the proof: Parker Poe. All TrustPilot has to do is call Parker Poe and ask him if this is correct. That's why this hasn't come down yet, because there's truth. There's truth in this part till you get to this great part right here, where there is no actual truth. You know, and the whole thing about them saying if you have an issue with a creator on our site, well, don't bother, because I've done that, folks, and I can tell you, I will give you the answer key for this one. They won't do nothing. They're gonna tell you exactly what they told me, and then smile in your face and laugh at you and say, "Oh, we need a DMCA from the actual copyright holder." And the thing about it is, this is what they told me, and I went out and contacted them. I told them about Joe. I told them about Gumroad, and I also gave them another piece of advice: do not send a DMCA. I told them about this in the law. And this is the law. You're supposed to send it to the host, not the infringer. Do not send no email, no DMCA to Joseph Earl McPeak, because he's going to make a video about it and laugh about it, right? And that's what he tried. That's what Joe tried to do. But this time, I had to do this smart. I was like, okay, well, this is what the law says, and this is what the law says, that you have to send it to the host, and the host is supposed to take it down. Then you are supposed to go to court and sell this out. That's what really happened. See, the other times when I contacted Bad Behavior, Vivid Games, and all them, I was telling them to send the stuff to Joe, and they would send it to Joe, and Joe would laugh about it and make videos about it. But this time was different because, you know, I understood the law a little bit better. I said, hey, send it to the host. Send it to Gumroad. And they did. They sent one to Gumroad, and then Gumroad gave it to Joe. Then Joe lied and said, "Oh, that's from Wingan. That's from somebody who's been trying to take me down. I don't know what it's getting." And so Joe lied to them. Then they didn't believe that the actual emails from Jamie. Then they went and contacted the guy who sued the 14-year-old for messing with Fortnite, and then they got their just desserts. You see, when you're playing with people who think they're smarter than you, you have to prove who's the smartest one. I proved to Gumroad I'm the smarter one because I actually looked at the law. I didn't listen to a buffoon who sits in his mom's garage all day lying and slandering people. No, no, no. I actually went, looked up the law itself and said, hey, this is supposed to go to the host, not the buffoon. And that's what happened. For now on, when I see something on their site that I know for a fact that nobody's supposed to have it, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to come to TrustPilot. After I go to TrustPilot, I'm going to go over to the actual company itself and say, hey, Gumroad is selling your stuff. No more Joseph Earl McPeak is selling their stuff. I'm going to report Gumroad in. So I advise if anybody else go to Joe's site on Gumroad, don't say True Bones. Say Gumroad is selling your stuff on your site. Can you do something to remove it? Because this guy's making money off of your content, which he ripped out of your game. And that's why you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to contact the people who own it and tell them to send the DMCA to the host. And then I'll drop Christopher M. Thomas's name down there, because he's pretty effective at getting what he wants. Oh man, whew. I had sausage, egg, biscuit this morning, man, and the orange juice, so you know I'm gonna be belching a lot. So I know old Joey. I think Joey may be on. I know Joey may be on. Yeah, he's on. He's on, folks. Look at him. Hold on, folks. What, Joe? What'd you say?
This is a company that makes money for its customers.
No, not if you're the infringer. Not if you're the infringer. You're the infringer. Your stuff got taken down, Joe. Oh, he's reading this. Oh, let's see what he says, folks. Hold on.
Jamie Anderson, Esquire, and they learned that was fake.
Oh, they did? Who told him it was fake? Who told him it was fake, Joe? See, here it is, folks. Jamie, the Jamie that he made up was fake. And I have the whole conversation between him and Shahil talking about it. And then Shahil coming back and says, Jamie blah, blah, blah doesn't exist. But Jamie Anderson does. And this is a real takedown notice. It got so bad between Joe and Shahil, because Joe kept on saying, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, that Shahil told the lawyer for Epic, Christopher M. Thomas, to send Joe the email. And Christopher M. Thomas told Joe, actually, folks, I can do you one better. Let's see Joe talk his way out of this one. I don't know which one it was, folks. It could be this one. I don't think it's this one, but this is hilarious. This. Oh, here it is, folks. While he's over there lying, and I do mean while he's over there lying. About Jamie Anderson. He's actually reading the letter. I do believe he's actually talking about Jamie Anderson over here. Let's see. What does this say?
He's got somebody, no face, and you can't see their lips moving.
This is it. I don't think this is it, y'all.
Put any dialogue on the email address.
Oh!
Epic hired me to send a letter to Gumroad.
Hold up, folks.
Anderson with.
Hold up, folks. So, while he's over there talking, we're gonna play this Todd Fox video. Now, this Todd Fox video is basically the edited version down of what actually happened between Joe and the guy from the Christopher M. Thomas guy from Parker Poe. All right, Joe calls the guy, and this you all have to hear this conversation. Now, while he's over there lying about Jamie Anderson being fake and me imitating him, let's see what really happened, and let's see what the lawyer had to say about Joe when Joe called Jamie Anderson not a real person. Let's see what happens. Now, this is the actual conversation that they had. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut up and play this whole thing because it is hilarious. All right, let's check this out. Okay, so that's the guy. That's the guy, and that's how you contact him. All right, that's the guy right there, Christopher M. Thomas. That's the guy who came and wrote Shahil that letter. But hold up, folks. There's more to this, so let's keep watching.
So let's play it in the entirety. Joe talks to the real epic lawyer, Chris Thomas. Hello, is there a Mr. Chris Thomas there?
Hello, this is Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hello. Yeah.
Hi, Chris. My name is Joe McPeak with True Bones Motions. I received an email and I don't really quite understand what is this all about. Can you please help me? Is it addressed to
Okay, I gotta explain something. So this is Joe's act. The act that this is what trolls do. Trolls try to befriend you. That's the first thing. So now Joe's in his befriending stage. So he has to befriend this guy to get this guy to believe that he's non-threatening, he's harmless, and what he's done was by accident. So this is basic troll behavior. So now he's calling this guy to argue with him about the fact that he stole stuff from Epic, and he wants to know why he can't sell the stolen assets he took from Epic. So here we go.
Mr. Lagvingia, or is it addressed to me?
Well, I think that my email makes it clear. I'm sorry that you don't understand it.
Wait, it's not addressed to me, sir. Okay, with all due respect, sir. Chris.
Okay, so here it is. Here it is. So this is what it basically was. Shahil had the lawyer to forward the email to Joe, because Joe kept on telling him and kept on threatening that he was going to sue him if he doesn't put his stuff back up. So he had the lawyer forward this. Now I do have the part about the lawyer or whatever sending this stuff to Joe. I have that somewhere. I need to find it. But in the letter, it says, it basically talks about Jamie Anderson being a real person, and this is a real DMCA and all the other stuff. So that's what it says in it. I have to find it. I don't know where I put it. But once again, Joe's trying to pretend that he's confused. He doesn't know what's going on. Who is this addressed to? When Joe doesn't show you the other part of the email where it addresses him, and it says this is the email forwarded this is the email that's been forwarded to him from Shahil, from the lawyer of Parker Poe, Christopher M. Thomas. So let's keep on going, folks.
Yeah.
The only thing I need from you is a proper DMCA. We want to follow the letter of the law and make sure that we're doing everything.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you all, but here we go. This is the proper letter of the law. When a DMCA is filed, it goes to the host. If there's something infringing and someone had like the website, the website has web pages. People post up from the web pages on the website. So if the poster has posted something infringing, well then the people who own the rights to the stuff have to go through their lawyers, and their lawyers have to send a DMCA to the host of the infringing content and tell the host to remove it until this goes to court. Because what it is they send them a legal document saying please remove this, and they're supposed to. They're not supposed to negotiate. They're not supposed to say it's fake or false. Joe has to prove that whatever he has on this web page, is 100% his, and he has the rights to it. If he can't, well, the stuff stays down. As you can see, Joe's about to go through a whole turmoil of falsehoods, fakery, and watch this lawyer correct him in every aspect and saying that we don't have to send you nothing. We sent it to the host. That's our responsibility. We don't have to ask you for nothing. You're the infringer. The host is the one that's keeping that stuff up, and we have to go to the people who actually own the website, not the web page, to take the content down. Because sending it to him, and this has happened before from Behavior Interactive. Behavior Interactive sent him the takedown notice. He laughed at it and threw it away and played with these people. But it was sent to if they were sent to the host, it would have been a whole nother different story. So this time it was sent to the host, and this is what happened, folks.
Right. Now, let me tell you what happened.
Wait, are you Gumroad.com?
No, I'm not.
Do you understand how the DMCA works?
Yes, I've dealt with this for over 10 years. I've received...
Okay, so why do you think that you... I don't think you do understand. Notices sent to service providers host that content.
Okay, folks, understand this. Service provider, i.e. the host. Look it up, folks. Look up the Digital Millennium Act. It will tell you everything this man is saying to Joe is 100% correct. Joe is not the host, nor is he the service provider. He is the poster. The service provider / host is Gumroad. He is not the one that's supposed to get the notice. Gumroad is. But what Joe can do, Joe can send a counter notification to Gumroad, and Gumroad is supposed to forward it off to, well, back to Parker Poe. And you're going to see what happens when Joe brings this up, because it's going to be loads of fun. Here we go, folks.
Okay.
The DMCA complaints go to. They don't go to the actual users through the complainant.
Oh.
The complainant submits it to the OSP.
Mm-hmm.
The OSP then provides it to the poster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the poster has the opportunity to submit a proper counter notification.
Okay, but I was denied that.
I don't, as the complainant, I don't have to send you anything. You and I don't have to be in direct contact.
Oh, that's true, just like on YouTube, right?
Well, I don't know how they do it on YouTube. I'm telling you what the statute
Wait a minute.
Okay, so here's the thing with YouTube. See, Joe can't do any more copyright notices on YouTube because Joe knows, I mean... Who's this? Here's the thing about YouTube. Back in 2018, Joe had his run on YouTube by filing many fake, false, and erroneous takedown letters, notices, and stuff on YouTube. And what happened was that Joe sent me one too many. I got a lawyer, and we sent Joe a letter, and the letter basically said, try to take another one down, and we'll see you in court. And Joe stopped sending them. Especially when YouTube started cracking down on people who were doing what Joe was doing, and Joe didn't want to go to jail. See, when Joe was threatened of jail, he would stop acting the way he's acting, So that's what I'm trying to tell you all. Joe does have a limit, and if that limit buds up against jail, he will stop. Anything that has to do with the law coming after Joe will stop. He'll stop. And none of my videos have been taken down since. Not on this channel. So Joe thinks he knows what he's talking about, but he doesn't. Because Joe thinks that by following, because Joe, that's all he did was just file fake DMCs. Now, when Joe is up against a real DMC that's against him, well, against Gumroad, then Joe has an issue. Joe has an issue because now Joe wants to say it's fake, it's all false, it's erroneous, but we'll watch some more of this. Let's watch some more, folks. I'm just going to go ahead and let this play out, but I just have to explain some stuff to you along the way.
You don't know how they do it on YouTube, but Epic Games took down my videos?
I'm talking about, listen,
Wait, do
sent
you
a letter to
represent Epic
Gumroad
Games?
about your post. Excuse me.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't interrupt me. I sent a DMCA, a proper DMCA notice to the OSP, addressing 175 postings that we in good faith believe infringe Epic's copyrights in Fortnite.
Okay, I believe you. I believe you.
Hold on.
But
I gave the notice.
Okay, go ahead.
I sent it to the OSP.
Uh-huh.
I heard back from Gumroad. We had to follow up. The guy from Gumroad said, I need you to send a letter. I don't have to do that. I'm not inclined to do it, but
Right.
he wanted a hard copy. I sent it to him.
Cool.
He said, True Bones says he's going to do a counter notice,
Mhm.
and I thought, I don't remember what he said, but my understanding is that you don't believe that Jamie Anderson, who is an Epic, a lawyer at Epic, exists. You don't.
Bingo! The only person that says that Jamie Anderson was a fake lawyer and I was pretending to be Jamie Anderson was this clown. He's the one that was spreading the lies. He's the one who said it. It didn't come from Shahil. It didn't come from nobody else at Gumroad. Well, now it's coming from Gumroad. It's him. He started the lie. He said Jamie Anderson didn't exist, and I was sending fake DMC notices. They only received 2 DMCA notices. One is from the real Jamie Anderson, and from this guy he's talking to on the phone. So at what point was I imitating a lawyer? There is none. But that's what they want you to believe. That's what they want you to believe, and that's fine. That's cool. But the truth is that Joe's on the phone talking to this lawyer, and he's explaining to Joe that Jamie Anderson is real, and the first DMC was also real. But he's the one that went around with a chicken with his head cut off, saying the sky's falling and Jamie Anderson ain't real. He's the one that did that. He's the one who said that the first takedown was not real, and Gumroad listened to him. And guess where Gumroad wound up? This is where Gumroad wound up, getting a official sue me letter if they don't comply. There we go, folks. Let's do some more. I hope Joe's still streaming and watching me. It gets funnier from here on out. Watching Joe act a complete fool and trying to play Mr. Innocent. He's trying to play Mr. Innocent. But the lawyer obviously sees through Joe's attempt to play stupid. We can tell by Joe how he's acting that he's trying to play this guy, but this guy ain't falling for it because he's a freaking lawyer who knows better. All right, smart. You can't outsmart someone who's beyond smarter than you, Joe. You can't do it.
I think J2A exists. You have some theories that this is all a hoax. You don't think Tim Sweeney exists. So I thought, you know what?
Wait a minute. Who told you that? I never said they didn't exist.
I watched some of your videos, and you didn't.
Okay.
Say that. So
Well, no, I didn't. I said.
Uh-oh. He said he watched some of Joe's videos. So he watched he watched some of Joe's videos, and Joe lies to the man and says, "No, I didn't. No, I didn't." And the man's like, "Yes, you did. Y'all watched some of your videos." So he's lying to this man. He's lying to him. And the man comes back and says, "I watched the videos." And he's like, "What? When you watch my videos?" Okay, folks. Just a pathetic, lying 50-something-year-old man living in his mom's garage, selling stolen game assets, pretending he has a freaking animation studio. He don't. If he can't even tell the truth to someone who already knows the truth and has the facts, what's the use, folks, of believing that he's going to actually sell you something that he actually owns or made? Don't question it. Don't question it. Just don't buy nothing from him.
They
You
did.
You did. Sir.
No, I
I've
did
watched
not.
videos, and
Okay. Okay.
You got caught the fuck out, dude. 1,000,000% caught out.
Hold on.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Let me defend that one
I
point.
know to be true.
Let me defend that one point. I didn't say Jamie Anderson was fake. Gumroad did. They sent me a letter that said Jamie Anderson was fake. We received a real...
All right, before the lawyer answered his lie, Gumroad never sent Joe a letter saying that Jamie Anderson was fake. Joe sent the email saying that Jamie Anderson was fake. And then after him reading the takedown notice from Jamie Anderson saying, Joe, in his own words, saying, this is as fake as a $3 bill. As he answered Cheryl. Now, Cheryl's name is going to come up again. you can actually read my first part of Gumroad Stop Lying, and you will see that Cheryl agreed with Joe. Now that goes to show Cheryl doesn't have it all there. You know, Cheryl is a few marbles short of a full game here, y'all folks. But she listened to Joe and thought everything Joe was saying is up and up. You know? Yeah, and I think they are going to make $3 bills soon. I think they got it in Congress someplace. The bill is going to be passed. They have $3 bills with a black person's face on it. I'm not sure, but folks, yeah. So let's listen in more of how Joe is trying to lie his way out of this. But once again, I think he may refer back to the videos he has watched of Joe's. Let's keep on going, folks.
DMCA.
Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
You're right. It doesn't matter.
He works at Epic. It doesn't. I mean, what you.
He doesn't work at Epic.
He does work at Epic.
No, he doesn't.
He's a contractor at Epic. Yes.
Okay.
See, now you have the lawyer who has no reason to lie to Joe, and you got Joe who has every reason to lie to the lawyer. And you just heard Joe go back and forth with this lawyer, saying that the man doesn't exist when we know he exists. I know Jamie Anderson exists. Everybody know this guy. I know this guy exists. I know Tim Sweeney exists. I've talked to these people, folks. I know they exist. The lawyer himself knows he exists. So me and the lawyer can agree that's 2 versus Joe's 1, that the guy existed, and he said the first DMCA, which they just basically let Joe rip up and laugh at them about it. And then Joe went off to slandering this man every day since. But here we go. You see Joe don't slander Jamie Anderson no more. You see Joe's not looking for Jamie Anderson no more. You see, you see, Joe's trying to put all this behind, but we can't put this behind because this is what the problem is that Joe can't put this behind because Joe blames me. Well, he got every right to blame me, but still, why stuff got taken down? You know, how I proved, by Joe getting the stuff taken down and him talking to his lawyer only proves one thing, folks, that I was right. Joe's an infringer. He knew, and he knows the stuff he's selling doesn't belong to him. But let's keep on going, folks.
Yeah, he is Epic. All you need to know is that he had the ability to send a DMCA takedown on Epic's behalf. Okay? He is a human being. He was empowered to do that. He's a legal contractor at Epic.
So why are you involved?
Well, Epic hired me to send a letter to Gumroad. Jimmy submitted a DMCA complaint, and they didn't respond, so Epic hired me to follow up.
You know why they didn't respond, right? Because it's been proven that Jamie's a fake lawyer. I mean, it's all over the internet.
Notice how you said it's all over the internet. Let me tell you why it's all over the internet. It's because Joe went out to Reddit, made a whole bunch of fake accounts, all right? Fake accounts of people agreeing. I don't even know if the person who even made that other post about Jamie Anderson's real or not, but all I know is Joe went over there and started his own personal PR campaign lying about Jamie Anderson not being real. He has done video upon video upon video. Now, those videos aren't up no more, and I doubt if Joe would ever try to put those videos back up again because those videos are slander. 100% slander. And due to the fact that Jamie Anderson is a lawyer, he can actively go after Joe and sue him for it. So Joe would never put those videos back up again because Joe knows he's going to probably get sued by Jamie Anderson. And how's Jamie Anderson going to know if Joe put those videos back on? I don't know. Maybe someone would call him, email him, and let him know that Joe is out here slandering him again, saying that he's not a real lawyer. You see, he's over there on this channel trying to convince you of a lie. He's trying to convince you of a lie, and he can't. He's not doing too good of a job because of videos like this, folks. There he is. He's trying to convince this lawyer that the lawyer who hired him from Epic does not exist. So he's just over here sending his DMCA to Gumroad just out of the kindness of his heart. Come on now. Come on. Let's do some more, folks.
It's all over the internet.
It doesn't matter.
Wait a minute. I don't know who you are.
Over the internet.
But
Oh no, I got dementia. Who are you? Who are these people around me? Woo, hold on. I'm a scared. Where am I? What's this thing I'm talking into? What's the internet?
But all I want is a proper DMCA so I can do a counterclaim.
We've submitted a proper DMCA notice. Gumroad about content posted on Gumroad by you.
Right, but I never received a DMCA from Gumroad saying, hey, we got to take down your stuff.
Between you and Gumroad.
Wait a minute.
Okay? Don't.
That's between him and Gumroad. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, folks, and this is where he's trying to lie and try to squirm his way out to getting them to believe what they done was wrong, is to simply say that he never got a DMCA. Yeah, I mean, he got notification. He doesn't get a DMCA. Joe gets a notification that his content's being taken down. That's the only thing the host has to provide to him. He himself can appeal to that notification and send them a counter notification of the content that's being taken down, saying that shout out of doubt that the content that he has up belongs to him, and he has every right to put that stuff up to the way he wants to in any shape or form. And that gives Christopher M. Thomas like 14 business days to respond with a lawsuit or no lawsuit. But you will see, as this goes on, you will see what he tells them about the counter notification, because Joe doesn't get the DMCA. That's for the host. He's the poster. He needs to sit back and take his time out, write a counter notification so he can get his Fortnite stuff back. And I've been telling Joe this for a whole year. Why haven't you sent your counter notification in for the Fortnite stuff? It's because Joe was lying the day he put the stuff up to sell it. That's why. Let's keep on going, folks.
I don't think you understand the way the law works. Do you want me to read you the statute?
All this looks to me, pal, is like an extortion letter. All those numbers and stuff, they don't match the numbers that Jamie sent. There's something fishy going on here. That's bullshit.
Well, folks, I can explain that. You see, there are two types of numbers that we're talking about. One is for the copyrights, and the other one is for the patents. All right, so you got the patent numbers and the copyright numbers. So the copyright numbers is basically what they got in the first email, which probably only pertain to the imagery and stuff like that. The patents is for the data, all the animations and the data that made the models, not the images, not what the models look like, but the data that makes up the models, the patents on the models, the patents on the animations, the patents on the artwork, the patents on everything. All right, so there's going to be a bunch of different numbers, as Joe. These numbers right here, all this U.S. copyright registration, all these registration marks is for certain items that's under whatever they own. They own the rights to. All right, so you're going to have a bunch of different numbers, and based on what he has up there, they're going to list those numbers. Now, when this lawyer comes up, he sees that he's actually selling the data, so it's going to be a different set of numbers, registrations, and patents that he's going to put into the letter to let them know what he has up there belongs to them. All right, so that's why he can say, I don't know what these numbers are. So for somebody who's been in the business for 10 years and writing fake and erroneous copyright and takedown letters, he should have known this. He should have known it, but he doesn't know it because he's an ignorant old man who's envious and mean. That's all to it, just being envious and mean and just want to go around terrorizing people, but he doesn't know the correct way to do it. The correct way to do all this stuff would be, number one, not to mess with these people's stuff. Because the only reason why you had that stuff up there was to spite me. That was all to it. To spite me. And I'm glad his spite took him to this level of him getting almost messed up. Because I really do wish that he would hurry up and file a counter notification so he can get his stuff back. But he'll never do it. And he won't even tell you why he won't do it. Because he don't know. Well, actually, he does know what'll happen. He'll get sued. But come on, let's go on, folks.
That's all bullshit.
To the copyright. Hold on. Let's go to the copyright office, and you can look up. There, I can send you the registration.
I don't care what this letter says. It's not addressed to me. You're extortion. You're doing extortion.
What am I extorting?
Because
what do you mean I'm extorting?
Do you know a One Gun or Sally Peck? Have you been conversing with them?
No. Let me make things really.
Wait a minute. You got two imposters.
I want you to understand. I'm going to give you exactly what the truth is. Okay. I don't think it doesn't. The things that you say in your videos. Jamie Anderson is real. Okay. I am real. I'm a real lawyer.
I don't believe you, but go ahead. All I received was an extortion letter showing how you scared the bejesus out of Gumroad. You went right up to them and said, you better remove their stuff or you're going to be held liable. Now, if that isn't extortion, I don't know what is, Chris. And then you removed stuff, and then...
I didn't remove anything. Hold on.
And then they removed other people's stuff.
All right, folks, let me make a correction here. Christopher M. Thomas didn't remove nothing. Gumroad did. Because if Gumroad didn't, they would probably wind up getting in trouble and wind up getting sued over this. See, that's the whole thing. You know, all you gotta do is tell them what will happen if you don't remove it, and it's up to them if they want to remove it or not. Since they didn't want to have to go to court and pay a whole bunch of fees and fines on something that they would never win, they went ahead and took down Joe's stuff. So Gumroad had to make a decision. Either they side with the infringer on this one, which is very rare, or they go ahead and get sued and wind up losing. You know, it was up to them because obviously they were going to lose. They were going to lose, but that's okay. Let's keep on going.
On my DMCA. And it didn't have anything to do with Fortnite. None of that content was Fortnite's. And I can't even file a counterclaim. Who scared you into writing this bullshit? It's a lie. It is a lie. Every single piece of it is a lie.
Look.
You're extorting kids? You're suing kids? What the fuck?
I have filed a lawsuit against a minor. Yeah, I have.
Oh, that makes you a big man, right?
No, I didn't say it makes me a big man.
Well, I think
what?
I'm entitled to a...
Explain to me what's wrong with that.
What's wrong with this is... I don't know who you are. I don't know who Jamie Anderson is.
I told you who I am.
Okay.
My name is Christopher M. Thomas. I'm an attorney.
Okay, wait. Don't interrupt because...
You know what, Chuck? I agree with you. It's painful watching this, but then again, you have to do this stuff because he'll sit up here on his channel and lie upon hours. See, this is what shuts him up because this is him talking to the lawyer, and the lawyer basically drumming his butt into the road, you know, saying that he's a crazy fool. I mean, the lawyer just basically proving everything that I'm saying about this crazy man who lives in his mom's garage pretending he has a motion capture studio, that he's crazy. He's up here line after line, and what he says makes no common sense at all. Because you see how he tried to throw me and Sally in there saying that we're imposters and blah, blah, this, blah, that. No, we're not imposters. We don't have a reason to impersonate anybody for any reason. You're the one who goes around impersonating other people. You're the one who goes around stealing other people's identities and IPs and all that other stuff. You're the one who does that, Joe. Nobody else. So what you're doing is like projecting yourself onto us, saying the things what we're doing are actually things that you have done. And then you want to say, no, well, how come everybody's against Joe? Nobody's against Joe. We just wish Joe would do right and stop doing this stuff and try to take other people down with him. That's what we're trying to say, Joe. But I'm gonna let the lawyer have some more pieces and parts of you real quick.
North Carolina. You can look it up on the internet.
One Gun and Sally have been impersonating Jamie Anderson. using
Look,
his
Jamie
email.
Anderson, I don't know if they're impersonating. Jamie Anderson is real.
Okay, let's just say for a second Jamie's real. I'll give you the benefit.
Real, and I'm real.
Okay, I'll give
We're
you the
all
benefit
real.
of the doubt. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but just
Listen, I'm following the law.
okay.
What up, folks? Newsflash. It seems like True Bones. Yeah, stick it down. Hold on. Is he still live? Hold up. Let me see if he's still live. Oh, he's still live, folks. Hold on. Let's go over to open up a new tab. Let's go and check out, see what he's saying right now. Oh, he's gone, folks. He's gone. Hold on. Let's go to my subscriptions. Oh, he's gone. He's off. I thought he had something to prove. Hold up, Joe. I thought you had something to prove because you went through you clicking all a whole bunch of stuff over there and telling people this and telling people that, how Gumroad this, but Joe, yeah, here's the proof. Here's the proof. What's wrong? You ran out of stuff to say? What's wrong? You know, I thought you had to prove something with me or say I'm lying. I mean, what happened? Because you must have forgot. You must have forgot that Todd Fox made this video. You must have forgot that, So based on the fact we know you forget about stuff, I had to play this so you can watch it, and everybody else who probably went to your channel came back over here to watch this and see how painful you look trying to lie and make yourself look good. Because I think you erred in judgment when you decided to call this man a complete boob. I think you erred, but let's keep on going, folks.
Okay.
I'm doing what the law says, and the statute doesn't require that I don't have to answer this phone call. The fact that I am is doing it as a courtesy because I understand that you have these delusions that Jamie doesn't exist and that I don't.
Hold up. Did he just say Joe has delusions? Hold on. Let's go back and listen to that again. Hold on.
The statute doesn't require that I don't have to answer this phone call. The fact that I am is doing it as a courtesy because I understand that you have these delusions that Jamie doesn't exist and that I don't
Yes, he did say delusions. Let's keep.
exist and that Jay Choi doesn't exist, and we do.
And what about One Gun and Sally Peck? What about One Gun?
I don't know who they are. I don't know those
Okay,
people.
well, I'm
I have
telling you
nothing
who
to
they
do
are.
with-
Well, he didn't know who we were. No, he didn't. The guy didn't know who we were. He didn't know who I was until after the video. Because I called him. I found him. I sought him out and I called him and contacted him. And it took me a while to actually get the muster up the courage to talk to him because I was like, I don't know, man. This guy may not say nothing to me. And it took me a while to talk to him, but I finally got in contact with him and only talked about the video. And some things I asked him, but he said he can answer it because of lawyer stuff, lawyer client stuff, and totally understandable. But some things he could answer was the stuff that was already out there. That yes, Joe's been making videos about Jamie Anderson not existing. Joe's been making videos about this guy not existing. Joe's been going out making fake accounts, starting a PR campaign saying Jamie Anderson doesn't exist, posting up fake stuff up. I mean, just a slanderous little troll. And like I was watching today on the news, and these guys are talking about trolls. Internet trolls is what the number one thing trolls try to do is they try to befriend you and try to make it look like whatever issues you're having, they're having too. So they can get in good with you, so they can start, spreading lies to you and rumors and stuff like that, which is totally what this troll tried to do to this lawyer. He was trying to convince this lawyer, whose job is to defend Epic Games against his infringement on somebody else's website, that he had every right to do it. This is what this whole conversation is about. Him trying to prove to someone whose job is to stop him from doing what he's doing to someone's work. And Joe's trying to convince this guy, it was a mistake. Let's work together. And you're going to see him do it again. He's going to try to befriend this guy again. Watch him. And that's why, and that's, when I saw that this morning on TV, how they explain how trolls work, and one of the things that trolls try to do is befriend you. Be careful, people like him. People when somebody wants to befriend you, check them out. They're not who they claim to be. And that's what he is. Let's keep going, folks.
No.
They're impersonating people. I don't know anything about these exhibitors.
My understanding is that you don't believe these things exist. And I wanted to make it clear to you that these people who you say don't exist do exist, that these are valid claims, valid good faith claims.
Cheryl said, oh dear, that's a lot of products. Simply put, Gumroad's website is awash in material that infringes Epic's copyright, but it doesn't. There is nothing on there that...
I forwarded you listen, if you want to tell me...
You know what the funniest thing about this? The funny thing about this is that he has the whole document right here in front of his face, and he's like telling this guy like, "Oh no, what are you talking about? This ain't true. This not true." But he has the document right there, and in the document has all the listings of everything that people other than Joe have stolen from the Epic game Fortnite. And the reason why these people got caught is because they went to Gumroad looking for Joe's shit. Found out not only Joe was on there infringing their stuff, but there were 175 more instances of other infringers on there. So when Cheryl says, "Oh my God, that's a lot of stuff," Cheryl wasn't lying. The only person that's lying is this guy saying they have every right to do it. So because Joe wanted to be a greedy little pirate and steal this stuff and then send people fake takedown notices of them using his stuff, and they have to say they were using his stuff, is why they can wind up over there. Because Joe's whole thing is, Joe's whole thing for 2018 all the way to now is Joe doesn't steal. TrueBones doesn't steal stuff. But guess what, Joe? Now you've been busted. You have been officially busted and your stuff was taken down. So and you were named in a legal document saying you were the infringer. So there's no way you can get out of this now, buddy. There's no way you can do to explain the explain or the unexplainable. You were busted. Point blank. So there is no Gumroad saying, "Oh, he was improving." Yes, I can prove it. It can easily be proven, and you can't get out of it, Joe. You can't. You can't. You walked right into a trap, and guess what, Joe? You walked right into the lawyer's trap. You just walked straight into it, because I guess they must have known that they must know that you're mentally unable to think like all human beings can. You're just unable to do it. You worked off of pure greed and ignorance, and that's instinctual. Well, you understand it. All right, folks, keep on going.
What part of that letter doesn't comply with the DMCA? That letter complies with the DMCA. Gumroad, and it's between me and Gumroad. I forwarded it to you.
Okay, but that's from you, not Jamie. Why is there two? Why is there two?
Jamie is an internal lawyer at Epic. He submitted a complaint. Gumroad didn't answer. Epic hired me to follow up.
Yes, they did. In a nutshell, you said I stole Epic's IP.
No, they infringed the copyright. Do you understand what copyright covers?
Oh, it's not stealing?
No, it's not. Well, it's copies infringement.
It's not stealing.
Excuse me?
That's not stealing.
I didn't say anything was stolen. I said it infringed the
That's
copyright.
what you told. That's what you told Gumroad. Oh, your site is awash in copyright infringements. They thought that I was a crook. Yeah. I mean, you can't get a
Well, that's true. Gumroad does not consider him a crook, although he is. He is a crook. But for some reason, Gumroad don't think he's a crook. Actually, Gumroad said he's their #1 creator. Creative theft. That's what they should have said. But yeah, Gumroad stands by their man.
Twofer on one DMCA complaint.
Yeah, you can.
You can?
What you do, and you don't understand. So let me explain something to you, because you just don't understand. You think you understand, but you don't.
Okay.
When there is...
My brother's a lawyer. My other brother's a judge. I don't understand. Go ahead.
That's how you understand people. You have to. This is how you understand. Your brother has to be a lawyer, and your other brother has to be a judge. So that's how you understand, right? Yeah, that's it. So as long as you say that in court, in copyright court, you'll get off scot free. Oh, his brother is a lawyer, and his other brother's a judge. Let him go. Case dismissed.
You little liar!
I showed this to my lawyer, and he goes, "Hey, Joe, your name's not To Whom It May Concern. They address this to whom it may concern." I'm at a loss here.
Name. Well, let me explain it to you then. It's very straightforward. I forwarded you a letter.
Yeah.
It was a proper DMCA notice to Gumroad. That's what it was. It's proper. You look at the letter.
I'm looking at it.
What part of the DMCA it doesn't comply with?
Okay, first of all, it says, "Dear Mr. Lavinga, this letter is to follow up on an email correspondence between you and my client." Does that say anything about filing a DMCA?
Look, if you read the rest of the letter, you will see that it provides all the information that is required under the statute. Okay? He didn't respond to the original DMCA, so I followed up. And you know what he did? He took the stuff down. You have that.
Okay, I appreciate
File
it.
the counter notification
Okay.
if you want.
Okay, who do I file the counter notification to?
Okay, here you go. He just said he's gonna file a counter notification, folks. All right, so he knows. So here we go. I told you from the get-go when this started. I was like, yeah, Joe can file a counter notification, get his stuff back. So if Joe owns the stuff, like he been saying that he owns the stuff, and I did such a wrong thing by reporting them in to the people who actually own the stuff, like Gumroad told me to report Joe in to them. So I don't understand why Gumroad's mad at me and why Joe is mad at me, because I did exactly what they told me to do, and I reported Joe in. This is what they told me. I have the emails, folks. So so now Joe says, well, where do I find my account notification to? Joe is supposed to, Joe knows that he has to send the account notification to the host, and the host is supposed to forward it to the other party that said he was infringing. I forgot what that party's called, but I'm just saying that I'm just gonna call them the party right now. So they're supposed to send a counter notification to them. They're supposed to take Joe to court. That's what's supposed to happen. This is all legal, a legal procedure. That's why DMCA is a legal procedure and not a toy. All right, you can get in trouble if you file one of these and then do what this fool did, and Joe understands that part. But the whole thing about it is that he was supposed to send this counter notification. Now, this was a year ago. This was a whole year ago, folks. And there has been no counter notifications from Joe to get his Epic Game stuff back. Joe claims that Epic Game stuff was his. Well, why come he hasn't filed a notification to take Gumroad, not Gumroad, but Epic Games to court so Joe can get his stuff back and get compensated for the fact of they took his stuff down erroneously? Now, this is what Joe is saying. So let's listen to what Christopher Thomas has a response to Joe saying about his counter notification. Let's listen.
Read the statute. You file it with Gumroad. I reached out to you because my understanding was that you didn't think that this was real, and I thought we could talk and I could explain it to you, and that you'd be reasonable and that you'd understand that this isn't some part of conspiracy by third parties.
But it is, because
I represent Epic Games. It's not, man. So I sent a follow-up letter.
why would you do that when the stuff isn't even
Because
Epic's?
when people don't take down infringing content.
It's not infringing. How did you prove it's infringing without any evidence? You have zero evidence that it was infringing.
DMCA requires a good faith belief. The proof is done in court. Read the statute.
Okay, that.
Did you hear that, folks? It said that the proof is proven in court. That's why you have a counter notification. That's why you send a counter notification to get your stuff back. Because what's supposed to happen is that Joe's supposed to send them a counter notification, and they're supposed to take it to court and prove that if Joe had the rights to that stuff. Now, at this point, there's a reasonable belief that Epic owns this stuff. There's a reasonable belief that Epic didn't play around with this clown and went to its host and told the host, if you don't take our stuff down, we're going to take it to court. And then in court, Gumroad had to prove that the stuff that Joe had was his to sell. Because Joe has proven to Gumroad that the stuff was his. And since Gumroad doesn't want to, since Gumroad didn't, for some reason, didn't believe the greatest creator they have on Gumroad, that he actually owned the stuff, they decided to, we're going to take it down. They took the stuff down. Because they knew he didn't own it. That's plain and simple, folks. I mean, it's proof. And top of that, to compile the proof upon proof, Joe, it's been a whole year now. Where is the counter notification, Joe? Where is it at? You have to prove that you own it, Joe. You have to prove that you spent the hours in making the models, making the animations with the models, and when you get up there with your Predator Vision and your Xbox Connect in court and start dancing around and all that stuff, and I was just hoping that was going to make it to court, because I would love to go there and just sit there in court watching you make a complete fool of yourself, proving you're a liar, perjuring yourself in front of a judge, in front of the court. I would have loved to see that. But since you're such a coward and you don't want to send your so-called counter notification to get the stuff you created on Gumroad back up, that only leads me to believe that not only you are a coward not to send the DMCA, the counter notification in for DMCA, but you're also the biggest liar in the whole on the whole internet, because you sat back here and you lied to this man, and you've lied to everybody else saying you made this stuff and you didn't. You are a liar, sir, and I have proven you are a liar. See, it took me a while to get you back into a position to where you would have to try to lie your way out, and I can sit back and prove to everybody you're lying. And this is how we know that you're lying, is because you won't send a DMCA to get your stuff back from Epic. If it's your stuff, which is proven to be not the case here. So you're a liar, and I've proven you're a liar. This lawyer says that you're lying, especially when it comes to Jamie Anderson and the so-called fake lawyer in emails, because they don't exist. You're a liar, and you make Gumroad a liar, and you almost got Gumroad sued. So when people listen to True Bones again, they'll know that you're lying, and I have every way to prove that you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar who keeps lying. How many times can I say liar or lying? I don't know. I hope y'all are always keeping count. But here we go. Let's read to some more of the liar.
That's fine, but what I'm saying is,
Section C. Read the statute.
What-
You don't understand it. You think you do, but you don't.
the first DMCA claim has different numbers and stuff. This is crazy.
Well, I explain it to you. The Fortnite is protected by a number of different copyright registrations. Those are copyright registrations numbers. You can go to copyright.gov. You can look up the numbers.
Wait a minute. I don't know who you are, pal. You're not Epic. Just because you say you represent Epic doesn't mean you represent Epic.
Well, I represent Epic, and if you don't believe me, you can go to the United States Trademark Office, and you can see the name of the attorney of record for all their trademarks.
Booyah! That's to end that confusion. There's Joe trying to confuse the subject again. I'm just going to confuse him by saying, you're not a lawyer. Who's going to check? And he tells you how to check. He tells you right there how to check and see if he's a lawyer. And that's true. See, Joe does it. See, if Joe's brother was a lawyer and his other brother the judge, he would have known that, because anytime any lawyer takes up a case, it's always some type of record of what cases a lawyer has done. It's always the fact. So if you had a lawyer do a case or whatever, and you're trying to look up that case or whatever, you can always just go to the court where it's filed in and see, oh yeah, this lawyer did file this case, and with this defendant, blah 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 blah, and you can always find it. You can always find it. It's public knowledge, folks. He's telling Joe where he can go to find this knowledge at. And look at Joe. He's cutting me off at every corner. I better hurry up and think of something quick. Quick. Hold on, I had to think of something quick.
Go to the United States Court for the Eastern District of North Carolina.
Okay.
Search Epic Games' name. You'll see that I have filed a number of lawsuits for them. Lawsuits the other lawyers.
Okay, I did. I checked the dockets. I saw him myself.
Okay.
He's lying. He's lying. So why did you even bring up the whole fact if he was a lawyer now? He didn't check nothing. He's lying. He's lying in. He's lying in and lying down. So here you go. Oh, they checked it. They checked it. So why did the lawyer even have to tell you where to go? He didn't do it. He didn't do none of this. He's just saying. I don't know. I don't know. It's like a 12-year-old kid being interrogated by a policeman, a detective in some dark room, and the kid is just trying to say anything he can to get out of trouble. That's what I feel like is going on here, folks. Hold on, let's hear some more.
But my question is
So you keep telling me I'm not real, and
wait, I didn't say you weren't real. I said the DMCA notice was fake.
He just told the man about 10 minutes ago, whatever, that he about a little less than 10 minutes ago that he wasn't real. Who is he? Is he a real lawyer? Jamie Anderson. I mean, he just went on about the whole thing a few minutes ago, and now he's like denying it. So that goes to show you how painful it is to watch. And painful to just to watch this man squirm in his seat while he's getting owned by this freaking lawyer. Let's keep going, folks.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm real, and I sent it, and it is real. It complies with the statute, and it's. I don't know. You need to say it's. You can call everything fake you want.
You do know people are being extorted via DMCA, right?
What do you mean by extorted?
Just look up DMCA extortion on Google.
No. I'm asking you. Explain to me what you think.
Here's something else a troll will do. Instead of explaining to him the reasons for the things he's saying, he will always try to reference some obscure posting or listing somewhere on the internet and tell you to go and find it. That's not your job to go and find out if he's telling the truth or not. That's up for him to post the evidence that says that he's not lying. See, the thing is that, yes, YouTube went after people like Joe who make fake DMCAs and took people's stuff down and tried to extort them. That's totally different from the situation he's in right now, which he's an infringer trying to go to the people that he infringed from to say it's okay for him to sell their stuff and keep the money. And on top of that says that he made their stuff, then make videos upon videos saying that Epic stole from him. See, the bad stuff comes out when he made videos saying that Epic stole from him. He has no proof that Epic stole from them, but Epic has proof that he stole from them by them taking down the stuff that he stole from them. All right? So Joe has no proof that Epic stole anything from him. But Joe tried to take down a video, Paragon video by Epic Games. Paragon said all their stuff for free. And what happened is that Joe went over there and said, "This is my stuff. I'm taking it down." And he took the video down, and then they got the video back up. But that's before all this stuff happened. And Joe was already on Epic's S list for a while now. And Joe just kept on pecking at him. He just kept on. So the animosity between the people over there at Epic and Joe has been there for a long time. It's actually been there longer than that. I'm just getting to understand how far Epic Games and Joe goes back. And it goes back pretty far, baby. About, I would say back to maybe 2010, 2011. It goes back about that far. But that back then, that's a whole other story, folks. Why he's been banned from Epic. He's just banned. Well, let's go on. Let's do some more of the hilarious stuff that's going on here.
How are you being extorted?
Okay, there's this guy out there, a 500-pound nerd named One Gun Shun, who is butthurt because he lost a contest. One Gun is the number one.
Well, folks, here and Hold up. So, this is True Bone's default position. Okay, folks, I gotta explain this thing because I got to say this. All right, so in 2015, in 2015, folks, I entered this contest. It's 2020 now. It's okay. 2015. Here it is. Best K. In 2015, I entered this contest. This contest held by Real Illusion, right? It's called the Real Illusion Character Creator Animation Contest, and as you can see, the first winner is me. I won Best Animation, and as you can see, there's no, they haven't took this down. This is the official winner page, and they've never taken this down. They've never taken it down. They never said or announced that I cheated. They never said none of this stuff. The only person that goes around YouTube every day, and to this day, for going on 5 years now, to say that I cheated is Joe. But what Joe doesn't tell you all, that Joe got booted out of the iPie contest for cheating. Yes, he took the video made by Oopa Gramps called Anagram, entered it into the iPie contest. And the thing about the iPie contest is that you have to, anything you enter there has to be done by iPie. Well, all the stuff Joe, all the stuff that Oopa Grandpa had in his video was animations from Rubu. Rubu gave him the animations and the models and stuff. So since the animations weren't done by iPie Soft, because Joe could not make the animations with iPie, he couldn't make them. All the animations you see in the Anagram video was not made by iPie. It was stuff that was derived from game content. And iPie found out, kicked Joe out, took back their copy of iPie from him, and it's been it's been history ever since. And ever since then, Joe is looking for somebody to project himself off of, so he found me. He found me, and he found me a winner of this contest who entered this video called the Archive of Infinity. See? Look at that. So he decided that he was going to spend every day saying that I lost the contest that I never lost. The only universe that I lost this contest in was his. And that sits in the back of his head, folks. So here we go with some more of him lying. Let's go back. Did he come back? Oh, there he is.
One winner. Ever since I told him he lost the contest because he entered a contest, an animation.
Yes, folks. Joe tells me that I lost the contest. But Joe didn't tell me I lost the contest until a couple years later when this shit started happening between me and him. Before then, Joe was like, "Oh, that's great animation. Blah, 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 blah. Can I put this one here? Can I put this there?" That's back when I didn't know Joe the way I know him now. But now that I know Joe, Joe wants to sit around and lie and say, "What you want to say, Joe?" I took Mixamo Motions and put him in my movie, and Joe claims that Mixamo Motions is his. This is what Joe did. Joe downloaded the whole library of Mixamo Motions. He has those He has those motions sitting over there on Gumroad now, selling them. And then he does videos comparing the Mixamo motions that he has versus the stuff that's in my video. And I was like, Joe, you can do that all day, dude. Everybody knows that those motions came from Mixamo. Everyone you've pointed out comes from Mixamo. So we all know that you've already downloaded the whole library and have them for sale on the Gumroad site. We already know this. So it's no point if you come back and lie some more. Because the proof is that my stuff is still up here, Joe. You have to go over there and convince Real Illusion to take it down. And he tried to do that, folks. And guess what? I'm still here. I've still won the contest. And he can't take it down. He can't erase it. He can't get rid of it. You know, back in Egypt, they'll just say stricken him from the record. Well, Joe's trying to do that. Joe thinks he's a pharaoh. He's a king or something. And he can stricken me from the record, and he can't do it. Because he's a liar. Nobody believes liars. Real Illusion don't believe you. The lawyers in Epic don't believe you. And now, Shahil doesn't believe you. When you keep on saying that the stuff was mine, Epic was lying. They don't believe you no more, Joe, because I've made you who you are. A liar. Who believes a liar? Then the liar tries to prove that someone else is a liar that's lying more than him, and it doesn't work. You need somebody who people can trust, not a liar. You know, that's like somebody That's like you call some. Never mind. I was gonna make up an analogy / metaphor. But I was like, nah, why bother? All I have to do is say Joe's a liar, and I've proven that Joe's a liar. He didn't own the stuff from Epic, and let's watch some more of this stuff.
Contest, but he used other people's animations, so I didn't think that was fair.
Oh, really? I used other people's animations? Well, Joe, that's you. I've used motion capture, mocap, all for a long time. I've bought it. I spend my money on it. I own it. I can use it in my projects and everything. You've stolen everything, and you get angry. You get so dang butthurt and angry when I go and show people, hey, look, you can go over here and use these people mocap. You can buy from them, have the license to use it in your projects. All they ask you to do in return is not to exploit it by taking it, repackaging, and selling it. Joe, you have repackaged and sold every piece of mocap that you ever gotten. And the problem is you can't get no more because people know you're a crook. You have to go to people like Rubu to get your stuff from it because you can't make it. I mean, how many times you stand in front of Connect and say, look, I'm making these motions. We know it's a lie. I've proven it's a lie. Remember, you got there in front of the video and said, oh, look this, everybody. I'm making Fortnite animations. And I proved that it wasn't the truth. Because we got your stuff, and compared it to your video to see if the stuff you were doing in your video was in the pack, and it wasn't. All the stuff that was in the pack came from Rubu. After you made 3 videos that Epic took down every last one of his videos the first time around. Then he had another channel doing the same thing again, and he took those videos down too. So that right there put Joe out the Fortnite business for good. Keep lying, Joe. Keep lying. But here we go, folks. Joe's on his channel right now trying to prove that. Hold on, let's see what Joe's trying to do. I think he's trying to prove that he's not a liar. Nope, he's just proving what I keep on trying to tell you all. He's stealing stuff. Once again, he went on to Rubu, and I can tell you exactly what he's doing over here. His Cinema 4D. I'm trying to figure out what this animation is. Stealth 04 left slide of head. So this is stuff he got from Rubu. This is new stuff he got from Rubu. And he's showing you all. He's actually showing you how he rips stuff off from video games by going to Rubu, downloading the content, and now he's opened up his bootleg copy of Cinema 4D. And now he's going through the animations, going through the motions, showing you what he has. Hold on. He just showed the inside. I just saw it inside of a folder. Where is it? Come on, where is it? I just saw the inside of a folder. Where'd it go? Just saw it. There we go. Whoops, that didn't pause it. Sorry. There we go. Pause. So these are motions from Rubu, Cinema 4D files. And it seems like 01 male network Twain. So I just gotta remember that the next time I go on Rubu to see where that's coming from. So he's just over here stealing people's stuff. He don't care. I mean, he doesn't. he doesn't really care what he's stealing from people, just as long as he steals it. But come on, let's finish this off, folks. I'm ready to play some Warzone.
And ever since then, this has been 5 years since the contest, he's been doing everything he can to destroy me. Really? And he's doing it in your name. I happen to know that he was in contact with Jamie Anderson talking to some Sally Peck, who is a transgendered from Polynesia, who's a hacker pirate, who is on the deep dark web black hat list as a hacker.
That's fine. Listen. I don't know about any of this stuff, and I don't really. It's not my concern. Between you and me, okay. The reason why we're on.
You see, he just Joe just ran off a whole list of QAnon conspiracies. trying to go and say, okay, that's fine. I don't care. Joe's like, see, I look at the Wingan right there. No, he didn't. Because you're trying to convince him of why you should keep selling the stuff. That's what you're trying to do.
On the phone.
Is you're just telling me that you're real, and I'm supposed to buy that.
I'm telling you that yes, I'm real, but that's not the point. The point is that you have the DMCA notice, right? The effective DMCA notice. It has more information in it than a normal DMCA notice because it's a follow-up DMCA notice.
It's compliant. I'll give you that much. I'll give you that much.
Compliant DMCA notice. That's why your stuff was taken down. If you want to file a counter notification, go ahead. What I don't want happening is you going out there and saying that all this stuff isn't real. I mean, you can say whatever you want.
I know,
but
free speech, right?
Pardon me?
I said free speech,
Free
right?
speech. Well, free speech doesn't allow. I mean, free speech. The First Amendment says that the government can't make a law that prevents other people from speaking, right? Like, it doesn't say that you can say whatever you want. That's not the point. You can't defame somebody, for example.
Here's what happened. Sally and One Gun, they're both transgendered. Okay, just for starts.
I don't want to talk about their
Wait.
gender status. I don't care about that.
Okay, you don't care about their gender status, but I'm
talking
just
about that.
they were using your name and Jamie's name to.
Yeah, so what does somebody's gender status have to do with you infringing somebody else's work? Nobody told you to go out and steal other people's work and sell it on Gumroad. How does me and Sally's gender have to do with anything you've done wrong? How are you going to try to get out of this one? But let's listen to his excuse, folks.
To extort me with. I'm telling you, they have told me to take my stuff down or they're going to do stuff to my mom, and they sent
where's the proof? See, once again, the troll is trying to convince this man to feel some type of sympathy or empathy for him because he's trying to let this guy know that, oh, no, these people are trying to do bad stuff to me and then try to take down my content. Blah, blah, blah. They're the ones who made me do all this bad, evil stuff. Don't blame me, blame them. You know, that's what he's trying to do, and it's not working. But that's why Joe's quiet on his channel over there. He has nothing else to say. As you see, he's just over there still in animations and stuff right now, trying to say that nobody's going to stop him. No, this ain't about stopping you. It's to expose you so people can stop dealing with you. So you can do that all you want to, but the whole thing about it is my whole thing is to stop people from dealing with you. See, when people know that you're a crook and you can't be trusted, they're not going to mess with you. Nor are they going to mess with Gumroad because you're on their site still being a crook, but yet Gumroad goes after people who do far less than you do, and you're not gone. You're still there. So my whole thing is to expose Gumroad, to let people on Gumroad know that after the fact, after the fact that they've gotten their stuff taken down for fraud, you're still there committing fraud. See, once people get their good smell of that, then Gumroad have to explain themselves why they still have an infringing fraudster on their website, and they have not done nothing about it. So let's keep going.
A racist charge letter to my church. They swatted me. They had the FBI come bust down my door. You don't understand what's going on here, Chris. I really need your help. If you just retract the claim, I won't.
And there it is, folks. See, remember I told you when I saw this thing on TV this morning about trolls, and what trolls try to do is they try to befriend you. You know, this is what he's doing. He's trying to befriend him. Or try to get this guy to believe that he's really not a bad guy. He's really not an evil person. You know, he's really more on your side than he is with the other guy. You know, let's be friends. You know, so by doing that, he's trying to get this guy to believe him by making this guy believe that he's not really doing nothing wrong. The thing is, Joe's doing everything wrong. And one of the things Joe's trying to get this guy, convince this guy to do, is to give him his stuff back. And it's not going to happen. The reason why it's not going to happen is because this guy is no boob like Joe is. So when it comes to trolls, that's what a troll does. He wants to befriend him. He wants to be his friend. Please help me. Help me get through this. Help me. I mean, you've done this, but hey, listen, let's be friends. Let's be cool. You know, I didn't mean to do what I did, but still, no, I want to still sell the stuff. I still want to be cool with you all. You know, just all the things necessary for Joe to get on these people's good side so he can go off and go back to doing what he usually does, which is steal other people's stuff and sell it. But he can't do it this time because the lawyer blocks him off every step of the way. So let's keep on listening.
Won't even file a counterclaim, but that doesn't matter to you.
Okay, well, I can't make it a quid pro quo, but if you don't file the counterclaim, that's good, because that means we don't end up in a lawsuit. There's lots of people out there infringing Fortnite copyrights and counterfeiting Fortnite, products under, infringing trademarks. And there's a lot of effort that goes into stopping that. And the fact that...
Wait a minute.
You can find...
You said scammers in your letter.
Yeah.
What did I steal? Can you please tell me? What did I take?
Well, yeah, I didn't say that you... Okay, look. Here's what you did. You created a copyrightable work that is an unauthorized derivative work of Fortnite. You don't have to steal the code to do that. You take creative expression that's protectable under the Copyright Act.
And then, wait. So you're identifying that as scammers? It's a fine line when you say scammers. You're kind of making me feel like I did something wrong when I didn't.
Well, you did do something wrong. You infringed Epic's copyright.
Okay, what part of it? What part? It's motions, it's models, it's what? What are you talking about?
Well, the creative expression is what's protected.
Okay.
But I do know that I looked at it and I signed a letter that I had a good faith belief that was infringing.
Okay.
My belief is that you showed some monsters from Fortnite. Husks,
enemies.
right?
Enemies, yes. Fortnite enemies. Free Fortnite enemies.
Okay.
So that was infringing?
I can't believe that the guy said, all right, Mr. Thomas said, I believe you were showing some monsters or something. And then this idiot, instead of saying, what are you talking about? He goes up and says, oh, the Fortnite enemies? And he says Fortnite enemies pack. Now, if the guy's like taking your stuff down because it's infringing on the Fortnite, then you come up and say, oh, yes, that's my stuff, the Fortnite stuff. Well, then what else is it going to do? All you're doing is proving his case that something's wrong with you. Because the whole thing, you just been proving left and right that you're, yes, I was infringing your work, but I should be able to do this. This is Joe's whole argument. Yes, I was taking your stuff and selling it, but I have a right to do that. You don't own your stuff. Nobody owns your stuff. Your stuff is free for anybody to take, own, and sell. That's Joe's whole argument. But as you can see, because we have this thing called laws, and we all live in America, he has to abide by them just like everybody else. Now, maybe Joe grew up to where he didn't have to abide by too many laws, or his mom had her way with the local town sheriff or whatever to get Joe off the hook for many of things. I'm not sure. But in this world, this day and age, you have to abide by the law. And since Joe doesn't want to abide by the law, folks, this is what happens. You go crazy. He's going crazy because he can't go by the law. The law is something new to him. He's trying to understand why he has to abide by the law. Nobody else doesn't. Because he feels privileged. That's why. He feels like he can do this stuff and he has a right to do it as long as he wants to. But I have just proven to Joe that his whole world is crumbling because that's not reality. That's something that you made up in your mind inside of your mom's garage that only works for you. Once you get outside your mom's garage and into the real world with real people, yeah, you're going to run into some problems. Like you did at Spaders on the Lake when they jumped you and beat the stank out of you. Yeah, that was called reality. Saying that you can't do what you want to do, Joe. That's what reality is. You getting arrested for stalking. Yeah, that's a reality. That's something we all have to deal with. That's why we have to condone ourselves in public the way we do, so we won't get arrested, we won't get beat up, or we won't get arrested for stalking. All right, folks, let's go on. Let's go on.
If it was, I'm sorry.
You don't have to steal the code. You took a copyrightable design and you made your own code to make it. I don't know how you do it. You do it as a lawyer. I don't know how to do that stuff.
I even went to Tim Sweeney. Do you know who Tim Sweeney is? He's the CEO, right?
Of course. Yeah,
well,
of course.
At the time, I thought Jamie was fake. So I told him this big thing about Jamie, and he goes, Jamie's not fake. He works for us. And I think it's disgusting what you're doing, and it amounts to stalking. So please stop. And I was like, what?
But here's the thing. Is that, you've been saying all sorts of stuff about a person. Been saying he's not real. You're saying that he's that is not acceptable conduct. I've made it clear to you that Tim Sweeney is real, that I'm real, that Jay Choi is real, and that Jamie Anderson those are all real people.
Okay, wait. Just, I believe you. But I sent an email to Jay Choi.
Pretending to be them. And
Wait. No, I sent an email to Jay Choi, and he never got back to me. It came back, this is not a real...
That doesn't mean he's not real. Okay, I talked to Jay Choi twice today on the telephone.
Like I said, my brother's...
Yeah, I talked to Jay Choi too. I talked to Jay Choi and Jimmy Anderson. And I can confirm they are real people. And yeah, they're real people. They exist.
There's a judge, and my other brother's a lawyer, so I totally understand this stuff.
Cool. All right. I will wait to hear from you.
Okay.
And thanks for following up with me.
Well, folks, that brings another end. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Top Fox has disappeared, folks. I don't know. Last time I talked to Todd Fox, he says he's gonna fly a plane someplace, and I never heard from him again. So I don't know. Todd Fox, if you're stranded somewhere out in the sea or something, do like Gilligan's Island, make a radio from coconuts, man. I'll send somebody out to get you, dude. But yeah, folks, this is it, folks. So as you can see, after I had started playing this, folks, I'm going to show you something about little Joey over here. I think he's streaming right now. As you can see, he's shut up. And he's shut up. You see, he's not talking. You see, he's live. He's been live for 40 minutes. No words, no nothing. But before this video, all right, before he made this video, he was over here. Let's go, True Bones on Twitch. I think that video might be still up there. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the videos. Let's see more. Nope. Where's all the Joes? True Bones. I'm looking for the other video, folks. Hold on. I'm looking for it. The one he just made and hit. How do you get to... I don't even know how to freak... Hold on. I think go up here. And now you can see... Yeah. Nope. Oh, 14 minutes ago. This is 2 hours ago. I think this is it right here, folks. Yeah, this is the one he just made. Oh. And I'm trying to figure out, why is he mad? Because I made this I wrote this for Gumroad, about Gumroad. I didn't write this about Joe. I didn't write this about Joe. Let me see. Whoa, look at this, folks. 620. Remember, it was 600. It was 614 a little while ago. Now it's 620. So people are reading these and getting a better idea of the company called Gumroad. 600. Wow, that's a lot of folks. Polywig Studio says slander is nonsense. That's all it is, folks. So I have nothing to prove. Notice how he made this whole video. This whole video over here. Let's get Gumroad live. What he says right here.
Is that what you're saying? You're superior? You're superior to Gumroad?
No, I'm not saying I'm superior to Gumroad. I'm just calling Gumroad out on all their lies. Yeah, so let's get to the. I always like to go to the end just to see what he says.
An empire, and now the competitors are so jealous that right after a quick break, we're going to come back and start working on the newest pack of motions.
The newest pack of stolen motions. But yeah, folks, so as you can see, he shut up. He shut up. But when I played this video, he shut up. Now the next thing's gonna happen is Joe's gonna try to. I think Joe has tried to come take this video down and he couldn't. This guy's a loony bird. Holy crap. He is not only sick, but also wasted from human evolution. But that's I had nothing to say, folks. That's it. I mean, that's all it is from the nutshell. That's it. I mean, what else can I say? I mean, Joe finished his other video. He had to leave because he couldn't take it no more. He was saying one thing on his channel, and then I had to prove something else. Well, contrary. When he started going there and talking about the about my and I know he was gonna do this one day. My post over there. You know, I said, okay, fine, Joe. Whenever you talk about it, I'm just going to just sit back, find this video, and I'm just going to play it as you talk. And as you talk, and you talk, and you talk, all you're doing is making the other talk you did in the past more relevant. Because you tried to lie again. You tried. I mean, you did. You really tried to lie. And once again, I've proven you're a liar. I've proven Gumroad are con men and liars, too. So on that point, Joe, keep stealing your stuff. I don't care if you're stealing some stuff right now. It doesn't hurt me. It only hurts you. This is One Gun. I'm signing out. Hope you have a nice day. And I'm about to get on some Warzone, baby. Oh, my bad. I'm supposed to end with some music and stuff like that today. Oh, no. Let's see. My logo. Oop, Mike.
Giddy up, 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 giddy up. I got horses in the back, trunk in the front, exterior red and that inside buttercup. I got what you need, I got what you want, I got what you need. Tell them giddy up, call her whoop, cause she poppin'. D4L, that's no option. She my one and only lover. So much fun, like I'm Thugger. Giddy up, fill my cup, cheddar cheese, Velveeta, put in work, double up. And I can't waste none of my time, so stop clogging on my line. Giddy up, 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 giddy up. I got horses in the back, trunk in the front, exterior red and that inside buttercup. I got what you need, I got what you want, I got what you need. Tell them giddy up. Rubber band, 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 man. Band man like Nick Cannon. I like dancing. See you panic, see you scrambling. Giddy up, keep it tough. Put in work, on the hush. What's the word? Calling bluffs. And I can't waste none of my time, so stop clogging on my line. Giddy up, 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 giddy up. I got horses in the back, trunk in the front, exterior red and that inside buttercup. I got what you need, I got what you want, I got what you need. Tell them giddy up. I got horses Keys in the back, trunk in the front. Exterior red and that inside buttercup. I got what you need, I got what you want, I got what you need. Tell them giddy up. Yeah.
Swear they never really understand me. I need a comment like I need a Grammy. She laced the flow with her designer panties. Yeah, we eating plenty. Check the pantry from the sound waves to the rebel lines, from the tattered bridges to expensive dishes. Now we eating ends with these new beginnings. Yet to sign a major for the bankroll, but thank the Lord that it dies at penitentiary. Night sky, but my inside is empty. Mighty flashy with a bird's eye. Scribble gems to get my pockets lined till I get arthritis. Switch my heart is icy, walking past the bouncer like I knew somebody. Crew like hella cloudy at a poison ivy. Went from like a stronger with a co-sign me. I don't even like me. No, I'm staring in the mirror indifferent. Who is this nigga? Claim me the realest, the shy, but timid. The riddles were fingers, they simple-minded. Find a road to top, I'm taking it. From the ground, I be paving it. Hella boastful when I'm feeling late. Too much on my place, then they taking shit, yeah. New sounds, I make a facelift. I'm in a new town, I make the wave split. New talent, we accruing down. That's why I run the game until my shoes calloused. On a loose gravel, keep the flame lit. I relay the message, nobody better. I'm bringing them careless, I want it forever, but I'm with whatever. Cause these days, I've been doing things my way. Can't hide away, make me feel this all on my face. Bitch, I got it made. Yeah, things been going my way. Hope the feeling don't fade. Yeah, stream money, anything. Ain't no telling why I live. Probably someone in the ways. Things been going my way. Yeah, hope the feeling don't fade. No, stream money, anything. Ain't no telling why I live. Probably someone in the ways. Wave. Why they so negative? How they envy how I edit it. Live my life just like it's precious. Just give me the mic and light it under lights. I put a knife and pressure, they fabricate it. Yeah, I been as quick to set them straight. Yeah, nigga next to detonate. California on the birth certificate. I be claiming they ain't seen the wave. I be painted on the level up. The tattered garments been a starving artist. It's like 09, that was go time. Fuck a closed mind. That's where my heart is hard. Ain't need a placement. For my family's sake, I've been through some things. Make a better way. Why do I put out of place here? Why are they all in my face? Nobody better with the rhetoric. Tupac Shakur with the predicates. West side, you dead right. But I'm hating bitch ass niggas. Quick to switch, I tell them to behave. From the attic to the airwaves. Give me 5 for the airplay. Multi-million rockin' money plotting. Going up, yeah, I just elevated. Staircase, I'm headed to the paper plate for this since I was folded planes. Now we on, let them serenade. I see the chief for better days. I been down and out, I need a change. I flip it into $1. Flip with my people, fuck that hatred, they dismissing evil. Yeah, we are equal, I point out the obvious. They carbon, they copy us. Rose gold, the neck is decorated. Scream the power to the populace. Want it all, but nothing opposite. Yeah, cause these days I've been doing things my way. I can't hide away, make me feel this all on my face. Bitch, I got it made. Yeah, things been going my way. Hope the feeling don't fade. Yeah, stream money, anything. Ain't no telling why I live. Probably someone in the ways. Things been going my way. Yeah, hope the feeling don't fade. No, stream money, anything. Ain't no telling why I live. Probably someone in the ways.
Tell them run it off. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell them run it off. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it off. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell them run it off. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it off. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number 1 up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch, tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch, tell 'em run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself there getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch, tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch, tell 'em run it up.
Thinking, need a life for the ideas. I'm in a splash zone with the brain waves. I shoot for stars up in my aim is straight. I lay in the sand line in the Palisades. I'm Alec Baldwin with the angry face. I'm Christian Bale with the black on black. Man, fuck these thoughts, I'd rather save the day. But if your man is a problem, then we can change the pace. Moms is worried, I need to change my ways. I maybe got the crib, I need the redwoods. Rake the leaves up from the money trees. Plant the seeds right behind the scenes. I painted the dream how I live it. When smart and beware, they venom. I swear that I'm sick, I've got issues. I'm sick with these bars, bitch, I'm privileged. Bent off a sips of elixir. Bankroll need them commas and digits. My mannered, I'm honest intended. Lay low, not too much for attention. But Ben has shit poppin', I mentioned. The shit in this life, I'm offended. Fuck it, it's cool, yeah, I get it though. Give a fuck less about how they feel, that's my mood. My life been a trend, this shit looking vibrant. The pilot, they know I'm fly shot it. Now much to say about the product goddess. Go ahead and let them decide about me. State of mind that I've acquired. No question, my method can't check on me. That's just the hatred of fuel the fire. Got chillin', no kind. That's just the way we define it. Chase after mine, yeah. Give me my space, watch me in line. Pardon the tone, yeah. That's just the way. Try not to drown, fuck with the sound, yeah. Catch on the way. Try not to drown, yeah. Shit, this life is sweet, my mood is sour. Fuck what you think you could get a rose and sniff. I'm woke as shit, these niggas fake, so switch to switch, excuse all the temperament. You can catch a nigga riding venom, it's not a phantom, she ride it tandem, and now I'm the shit. I'm sore, but the flow though tantrum, they fucking with the kid, yeah, I'm on to something. Got no kind of chill, lately I don't even build shit. I mean like real shit, fuck with the skill, I do not have time to kill. The more money I reel in, the more that they feel me is why, but the way that they build this, the reason I fear, spilling my feels, but fuck it, I'm breaking a skrill, bitch, and keeping it trill. It's all for the moment I check off the list of these thrills. I'm trying to see Europe, don't fuck with the kid. It's lit if you riding the wheels, pivot, looking at a grimace. That's just how I'm living, put my life on the sentence. Murdering the beat, give a nigga life sentence. Only Lord knows what I'm thinking for the minute, so I'm asking for repentance. If the cop of me appended. My life been a trend, this shit looking vibrant. The pilot, they know I'm fly shot it. Now much to say about the product goddess. Go ahead and let them decide about me. State of mind that I've acquired. No question, my method can't check on me. That's just the hatred of fuel the fire. Got chillin', no kind. That's just the way we define it. Chase after mine, yeah. Give me my space, watch me in line. Pardon the tone, yeah. That's just the way. Try not to drown, fuck with the sound, yeah. Catch on the way. Try not to drown, yeah.
My heart is at war with my thoughts. Oh, and I don't know which side is better. I try to connect all the dots. Oh, to let you in behind my shelter. You could fit into my life when you're still out in
night. I would give away my soul, but is it worth it? I don't know. I don't know. Where can I find your love that don't cut like paper blade? You said, where can I find your love? Where can I find your love that don't cut like paper blade? Either come close or stay away. Oh, these words are echoing inside of me. I don't wanna lead you astray. Well, give me clarity so I can see. You could fit into my life when you're still out in this night. I would give away my soul, but is it worth it? I don't know. I don't know. Where can I find your love that don't cut like paper blade? You said, where can I find your love? Where can I find your love that don't cut like paper blade? You said, where can I find your love? 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 Where can I find your love that don't cut like paper blade? You said, where can I find your love? Where can I find your love that don't cut like paper blade? Where can I find your love that don't cut like paper blade?
I don't have to party to have fun, you see. I got different hobbies, and that's all I need. Some say life is boring, but I disagree. I wake up and live my dream. Someday soon, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, all hard work's gonna be worth it. Ooh, everyone who didn't believe it, they don't know what it. I'm gonna try. Work till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream. I'm gonna cry. Chasing the highs, yeah, the highs. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream. I'm not into drinking, that's just wasting time. I'd rather be spending it on working out. Some say I'm too uptight, but I disagree. I wake up and live my dream. Someday soon, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, all hard work's gonna be worth it. Ooh, everyone who didn't believe it, they don't know what it is. I'm gonna try. Work till I die, till I die.
dive way deeper, way below the surface. I can finally breathe out. We should go underwater, where the light can't reach us. No one there to judge us. We can finally breathe out.
Spin me around and around, turn me upside down. Spin me around and around, let me feel. Spin me again and again, till I'm upside down. Calling again and again, my name. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Tell me I'm the only one. I've been lost and found. I've been on the ground. I've been hiding out while shouting out. You would open up. Oh, spin me around and around, turn me upside down. Spin me around and around, let me feel. Spin me again and again, till I'm upside down. Calling again and again, my name. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Tell me I'm the only one. I've been in the cold. I've been digging gold. I've been crying